Monterey's always got something to say. Casting looks, throwing shade every single day. He's got opinions, but he's missing the proof. Judgment on lock, but never spitting the truth. Keep it 99, no time for lies. We're living big while they criticize. Stay in your lane, don't cross my vine. They want 100, but I'll keep it 99. Zelmay runs the game, she's the CEO. Breaking barriers while hosting the show. She's got the power, got the name in lights. Commanding the room, shutting down the fights. Keep it 99, no time for lies. We're living big while they criticize. Stay in your lane, don't cross my vine. They want 100, but I'll keep it 99. Monterey's always got so win to see. Goskin looks, throwing shade every single day. He's got opinions, but he's missing the proof. Judgment, fall, heckle. Keep it 99, no time for lies. We're living big while they criticize. Stay in your lane, don't cross my vine. They want 100, but I'll keep it 99. Unique, pulling up with the news and tea. Gossip on blast for the world to see. Spotting secrets like a hawk in flight. Dropping stories that'll keep us up all night. Monterey, fix the tone, you're too uptight. Zelmay's boss moves, always taking flight. Unico's got receipts, he's ready to share. Keep it 99, cause we're already rare.
It's your boy Alpha mate, and I'm here with.
You here with Uncle Lou, Kanan. What Kanan? When you grow up, you gonna look just like Zelmay. You gonna have what's going on, man? What's happening, Zelmay? I'm Unico Williams.
Man, this episode. Listen, I've never. This is the first power that I've ever wanted almost everybody to just be done. Just have a big old scene at the end, and everybody just go away.
Hold on. Say that again. What did you want to happen?
I want them to have a big old powwow, a big old. Just get the guns out, everybody shoot, and it's over. All these people make me listen. Everybody on the show somehow finds a way to annoy me, but snaps and pop, snap and pop. I have never rooted for somebody to get in it so fast in my life. What they did to Krystal to begin this episode, I'm like, that's messed up. And you did it to Famous, which caused me to put Kanan ahead of Tariq in my most annoying child list, which I'm gonna do a video on. We'll do a video on sometime this week.
Kanan, you know, I when you said that in the group chat, I wasn't sure what you meant by puts him ahead of Tariq, because it's we know that Tariq ended up being a very smart individual. And he made some international plays, not no South Jamaica bullshit. International plays. I know what you're talking about. Now I know what you're talking about. Yeah, we've been saying he's annoying.
But
man is the most annoying kid I've ever met, and I thought it was Tariq. Kanan is really annoying.
Also, he trained him to be annoying at this point. He trained Tariq to be annoying at this point. That's the way I feel.
But yeah, always act like we owe you something. That's what I'm getting from Kanan, and that's what he taught Tariq. Act like they owe you something.
And that's exactly what he does, because his hatred for his mother is something we're gonna discuss, because it's like irrational at this point.
It's super irrational.
Even Krystal. This is what we got the scene from. Even Krystal, like, he has this irrational hatred for his mother, where everything is her fault no matter what. Dude over there, a bank could be robbed. Rock has him do it. Rock ain't even nowhere near over there. Rock did it. Somebody in the neighborhood, OC, She don't even know who. I don't even think she know who OC is. She had something to do with it. Even in this episode,
I say this. I bet she know his whole crew, but
Juke was even
that's
like,
who
she
she
ain't doing all of that. She don't care about you. Why would she do this to you?
I agree.
And then not only this, for every supplier in the whole neighborhood is just getting like, why would anybody want to supply any of these Negroes anything? Listen, if you supply or support these, you will be ended. Like, how do you even get a supplier? There is no supplier. No one has a supplier because they didn't. Every one of them. Yo, you know what? We just not gonna deal with them.
I'm
sorry, I just want to.
It's all irrational. But whatever. Where you want to start at?
Let's talk about Snap and Pop because them the two I won't get rid of.
First and foremost, can I talk my shit again like old Kanye used to say?
Do it.
The one on Celebration when he said, "Can I talk my shit again? Let me talk my shit again." First of all, I hate y'all because y'all matching all the time. I hate y'all. Don't do that. Because now you're setting a precedent for people that's in relationships to be matching. Y'all fly. I ain't gonna lie. Secondly, they setting a precedent that you got to always be with your partner. Care who it is. You got to always be with your partner. That's the only way y'all gonna survive. No. I'm surprised the dog got left wherever the dog got left at. He might have been under the table the whole time. Y'all weird.
Yeah.
It's very weird. Any better?
Yeah. But yeah. Listen.
I just it's mostly just because I don't like the fact that they match all the time and they sit in the same spot every day, just standing there waiting for people. Y'all don't add nothing to the show other than just whatever y'all do.
For as long as I wonder why were they in the show, because like they were like, we the supply. They don't supply. They don't do anything. They just like, we got work for you, and we don't never know what the work is. Because somehow it's somebody else group. Rock was supplying the work for him. That's why that's the only reason I work with my mother. She give me the supply. What is that? What are they there for? Then we find out in this episode what they're there for. It's to just end all his friends for reasons we don't know. Like I don't even know Famous knew them. So yes he did. He did meet them at the last season.
This is like working for the Joker right now. If I work for Snaps and Pops?
Snap and Pop.
If I work for Snap and Pop, my job, man, I gotta tell my girl, I gotta tell my baby mama, I gotta tell my wife, man, I gotta go to work today. What do you do, babe? It's people at McDonald's or fast food. I'm not talking bad about them, but there's people that work out here in customer service that do more than you. Your job is to just sit in that doggone restaurant in the back and just sit there. I don't know how many hours, but the pay is good.
I still want to know what their beef with Kanan is. Like, what, are y'all trying to send him into madness or something? Do y'all like? I would have understood. I would understand if it was to just get Rock. But the beginning of the episode, they didn't have that idea until Krystal told them that.
I just thought about something.
What is your goal?
I just thought about something. Is because Snap and Pop ain't got no kid. They got that dog though. What dog is whatever Kanan thought his name was? What if that's their son? It's a theory, my theory. But what if they got beef behind that?
Are you talking about the dog that Kanan?
They went to the park.
Yeah.
And they kept on saying, you know, dog is a man's best friend. We taking a liking to you, Kanan, blah, 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 blah. All the stuff he was talking about. I'm saying they was walking the dog, but there's no mention of them having kids. So, but what if they did have a kid and that kid was actually the one that Kanan thought was his, what's his name? Z-Train or what? I can't think his name.
D West? D West?
Huh?
D West, the one that Rock got rid of?
No. Remember the person that Kanan thought was his dad, the drug dealer dude.
Oh, wouldn't it be too old for them though?
And it turned out, huh?
Wouldn't it be too old for them?
No, aren't they like in their 60s? Wouldn't they have a 30, 40-year-old son?
Hey, wasn't he way older than Rock?
Who?
They dated?
No. Not the police officer.
I'm not talking about the police officer.
D-Train or whatever his name is.
I'm talking about the guy that's supposed to be his dad. Yeah, I think he was way older. Like he
wasn't way older. It was just like one
he was like a drug dealer who was way like older, and then he met her as like a teenager.
That kind of, but the thing is, he said they never did nothing.
Yeah, so I don't know. That'll be a lot to loop in.
But I'm saying, but
I think they're gonna be ended next episode.
He's dead though.
Yeah,
dude is dead.
What they got to do with making Kanan go crazy?
I'm talking about why wouldn't you the reason? I think you got something to do with why my son is not alive right now.
Kanan?
I'm snapping pop. Kanan thought for a long time that our son is your baby daddy.
Yeah.
So I'm getting back at you because my son's not alive.
What I do with Kanan? They're not going after Rock though. They ain't went after nobody in Rock's family. What would you
run this woman's child to the streets and have her running crazy? You ain't got to do it directly sometimes. I think that's going to be
the reason it brought Rock in was later. Because Krystal snitched, which is the point of the beginning, which made me upset with them because this innocent girl, they drugged her, put in a room. She told everything she needed, and he shot in the head, which made me dislike her.
It is a theory, and that's all it is. It's a theory. People are allowed to put on theories all the time. So that's my theory that Snap and Pop's son did some with Raquel to where they're going to get back at her son for something, and I think that D-Wiz or whatever his name is, because he was claiming Kanan.
I think everybody still think that's his son.
They got to, right? They have to.
Nobody knows that the police officer besides Kanan and his mom. And maybe he told Jukebox. I think
maybe it's Juke, and maybe the uncle.
Maybe famous. Maybe
one of the uncles know.
I don't know. The next thing is Kanan's.
That's just a theory. But you just noticed that they're an older couple. They don't never talk about their son or their daughter or nothing.
But maybe they might not have them, but we don't know. But I think they would have hinted at if because I think this.
That's fine. Don't worry. I got this in my mind. We'll see. Go
Kanan,
ahead. Move on. That's fine.
Kanan and Unique's interaction. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. He annoyed me, but he was a real one in their interaction. That must say, your brother. He got out of pocket, and I do it again. My boy Unique, like, yo, fam, I like this little nigga. He my homie now. Listen, he told me to my face, and I'll do it again. He got out of pocket. If you get out of pocket, I'll do it again. Listen, I'm for CTE. Neek is out here going crazy. He didn't tell that he ended OC, but he didn't know what was going on with Krystal, and Kanan is on a just random rampage going to place to find out. He beat up the girl's daddy, which deserved it, by the way. I want everybody to know the dad deserved getting beat up. So I rooted for him in that case. But he just ran like that man don't know where the daughter at. If she come back, tell me.
Parcell.
if she come back, tell me. All right. Bro, she ain't telling him. And then
that's how much of a crash out. That's how much of a crash out situation he was in. You kicked him one last time for the last time, and then when that nigga seen that mop bucket,
he kicked him.
I was like, "Oh, that's a crash. He's crashed out."
My man. By the way, I understand the crash out. I get it. I know people gonna make the comment. He has every right. His girl gone. His best friend just got ended. He don't know what a dude who stole his money yet. That's supposed to be his boy. He done ended up in a trash bin. I don't know what's going on in life. He panicking. But it always come back, as Krystal said, this unhealthy obsession with his mom for almost. I understand the D West situation that his friend, that Lou, and if y'all remember the first episode, Lou made sure he ended him. And as Lou said in this episode, it ain't that I did it. It's that I like doing this. So we got Lou back. We got Lulu back. My man quit the agency. Like, I don't need you. You gonna fire me? Like, no, I don't want to fire you, but I quit. Like, why do we have this argument? Just you should be like, fire me. But that's beside. Be real. Like, yo, I'm gonna do that street work. Be real. We seen you with Kenyatta. You ain't doing street work, my nigga. I seen you with Kenyatta. You was a scary. You was not doing street work. Every time they told him to go somewhere, that man told on somebody, "Hey man, they finna do this. Hey man, I don't want to go inside." Be real. We can't take you nowhere, bro. We can't take you anywhere, my guy. So we got Lulu back. Rock has got my guy Lou. They going in together because you can't trust superhero Marvin because this is gonna be one of those things.
Let me backtrack since I got the brother Kenyatta beard right now. I just want y'all to know, I literally had to go back. I was like, why did that nigga say Jumbo at the end? I said, oh, that's right. They said it at that little small scene where they was like, yeah, we got to kill brother Lou, but I get that. But I was like, Jumbo. But he's, man, the joy in Lou's eyes. Jumbo nigga. And like he killed him. And he just, man, I think it was a dumb decision for Lou to go that way, though. Like, to be like, I'm going all the way back to the streets. But I guess he kind of alluded that he going to work, but he also going to be in the streets, too. Or can they not afford that little office building to film in there no more? I don't know what they're going to do.
My man Lou said he out here, he liked ending people. He got that look, that smirk. He said, you a dragon? You a dragon hunter? We about to go in the den of dragons in which they end up.
I think you'd have written that better. I think you would have written that better, Zelmay. I think you would have written the dragon analogy. I think you would have written it better and directed how they said it better. Because I was like, that could have been better.
I'm a dragon, nigga. I'm like.
But what happens when it ain't no dragon?
I need Lou to sound like Tupac in this scene. I need some crazy schizo.
Hold on, what Rock say? Rock asked him. So, what if it ain't no dragons? And then, well, Lou asked her, "What if it ain't no dragons?" She's like, "Shit, I don't know, nigga. What are you talking about?
We at war right now, nigga.
I don't got time.
Ain't no dealers in the neighborhood because we ended all of them. Nobody can get supplies out. No.
What do you want to do? All right. Whatever you talking about, just strap up.
We also seeing Juke getting in with the police right now. Just to get the favors done, she gonna figure that, hey, we might need a Kanan's daddy around to get stuff done. You know what I mean? We need somebody inside. So I had to go find out that Krystal body was found on some steps in a place that Rock don't go. And they ain't even gonna announce it because they trying to hide it because they ain't been. I'm like, how the family don't know? No one knows that she been dead for probably for 3 days, and they knew.
What device did he use to show the picture?
Huh?
What device did the officer have to show her the picture of her?
Listen, I
was thinking about technology. It's like, did this nigga just pull out?
I saw iPhones in the.
I thought.
Hospital too. Listen, they done gave up on trying to make it the 90s now. I done forgot it's the 90s. It's not the 90s no more. I don't know what year this is. That hospital had like some technology that I know they didn't have back in 1986. But listen, so he show us cell phone with pictures and he got it, dog. You know, you don't have to have that no more. I don't even know how people got cell phone no more. Like, I thought you had pages. They didn't give up.
Man, yeah, he walked into the meeting with Juke talking on the cell phone.
I'm like, bro, this 1986.
I mean, I was like, man, yeah, hold on. I don't know if that. I think we was on car phones.
You had to have a big one, dog. You had to be kind of have some money. I'm like,
and that was actually kind of smaller.
I'm like, bro.
I watched Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, so and that was in the 90s. I seen what kind of stuff
the 90s,
they had.
This will be Kanan's teenage years, so I don't know what age they are. Like they just gave up.
These niggas in 2000, they got AOL. So I'm going.
I'm saying they done gave up on time frame. They don't care no more. So I done kind of gave up on it too. But
yeah, man.
I did notice I did write in my notes that the hospital looked real modern. When Kanan went there to beat up old boy, I'm like, it's a real modern hospital right now.
Listen, they not trying to keep on using that 3D printer to make the 90s shit no more, bro. Facts, man.
Yeah, they don't even know. They don't even kind of dress like they did in the first season when it was clear.
Man, no, man. I see Unique's jacket out there, and I said that motherfucker's cold. With the belt things all down. I was like, that's cold.
We got Lamar Jackson talking about what they feed. Was Unique telling CTE Neek said what they feeding you boys in Jersey, New York niggas.
New York niggas.
Yeah, I'm like, okay.
Hey, 50 said, let me make sure that this brother know what he doing. So you get 3 lines.
That man
one line is you shooting that gun. The second line is you gonna answer this question. The third line is what facial expression you about to make.
That man went to a gay club and shot David.
Oh man, he was kicking it in there too. I'm like, man, hold on.
This man all black.
In the balcony, ain't nobody looking at this dude. No.
You know what I'm saying? He like the most ungay dude. Like the most. This is. By the way, I was like a gay club in the 80s with just this strange
90s. But that club was super duper, and I mean they wasn't playing. And I mean, I know that dude was kind of sassy. I didn't think they was gonna go there with it though, like all the way, like he all the way in there, like I'm a rich Chinese gay dude. I didn't know they was or Kwan, so I might have been Korean, but he was 100% like all in. They said we're gonna have the club and you're gonna have the strong dudes with the big swole dudes with the just the overall thing on it. They went there, but man, shout out to Lamar Jackson. And then like now it's breaking this week that he was a part of the Baltimore show with Drewski's.
Could have been records.
So he's stepping outside of his quarterback thing and he doing his thing, man. And man, I'm loving it. I would ask you, he's the Ant-Man of the league, ain't he?
It's kind of. I think they already got a face though. It's kind of hard to be Ant-Man because there's no direct face after LeBron. So the league kind of got like, the league.
I mean, because I think we kind of all turned our backs on Mahomes. So our face. I think we all root for LJ. And I think we're all rooting.
Mahomes the face of the league. We can't.
Huh?
Mahomes the face of the league.
In a sense.
No, he the face dog.
Black people.
Oh, he ain't never
been the face of the league. Ant is the face of the league.
That'd be either Jalen Hurts or Lamar.
It ain't Jalen Hurts. Jalen
Hurts got the black women on lock. That is locked down.
Jalen would be the NFL. This is our perfect type of guy for this situation.
The black women is fully. Trust me, they ain't even a competition with the black women.
Well,
if
with brothers,
any black men that support Jalen Hurts like that, it's over.
With brothers, it's Lamar Jackson. A lot of people rock with him. But anyway.
That man hired all black. He do everything all black, pro black, everything. Wear the big giant chain that blinded me. I've never seen a chain that pretty in my life. Man look like Shamar Moore.
This is my last little side piece to this too. Is y'all gonna drop the Lamar Jackson episode after my man Stephen A. Smith was on General Hospital and he was on CSI some shit today. He was on
Law and Order. Listen, Stephen A. Smith shooting a man sideways is insane, but
it was a nerve.
We need to see Stephen A. Smith and Raising Kanan next year. That was what we need to see.
Make him a detective and let's see what he got.
He's gonna be part of the task force to get young Kanan, who just met Ghost, in time.
And I think Disney is open enough now. Like they was like, you know what, y'all let us do Deadpool with the white folk. So Stephen A, you wide open to do whatever you want to do. So if you want to go on General Hospital and shoot people, then fine. If you want to go on NBC and do what you do on CSI, then fine. Or whatever that show was that he was, the other one that he was on.
Yeah, but anything I talked about, I kind of went through everything real fast on this show episode. So y'all in the comments, remember to like and subscribe. Tell us your thoughts on everything about the show. How do you feel about Krystal and the ending toward her? Like, because it felt odd to me. It did.
Snap and Pop. I believe that the son name is Crackle.
What? The series?
Snap and Pop. They're missing the Crackle. That's probably Kanan's alleged dad that is now not alive.
I said that ain't Crackle. But we'll see.
I'm standing on that narrative.
Like and subscribe. Do you believe in Joe's theory that that was DEFCON?
DEFCON, that's his name. I believe that DEFCON is the Crackle.
So let us know if y'all believe that theory, or if you believe that this season without a task force doesn't make sense, because this is the first time I ever seen a season of Power without a task force, and now I feel like they're just doing random things.
Man, how you just standing up? Man, they just trying to get some donuts. How you know they getting donuts? You been following me? That's all everybody got to say. You been following me? Yeah, they've been following you. Apparently, because they ain't had no technology back then to just be knowing where you at all times.
Man, everybody just somehow walk around in a random spot, get abducted. Somehow everybody can't love to get abducted by the police who just randomly just kidnapping people, apparently.
Well, we know that these is
Jukebox. We're gonna work with them to figure out that these cops are dirty, and probably gonna save Kanan in the next episode. That's what I want to talk about. Predictions for next episode. This is the season finale. What happens, Unico? My prediction is we're gonna lose Marvin. Marvin is every time in Power. This is why my prediction is every time in Power. We're gonna have the episode gonna start off with Kanan just got told by Snap and Pop that Rock been the one that ain't famous. Jukebox got some intel from the police. She gonna put two and two together because Juke's smart. She gonna be like, Kanan, don't do this stupid thing. They gonna find out Marvin been gone because Marvin has did in this episode what they always do. He do something heroic, crazy, and got himself in trouble because he randomly went in and ended them two white people who been kidnapping these daughters, basically.
Man, like, early in Londale, how you know that Londale was gonna have to go piss during the card game?
He watching. He was waiting. I seen Kenyatta wait 4 hours for Lou to come out before Lou just got tired and just came out from the other side somehow because
he's like, I just feel like there's like, man, at some point,
y'all ain't got nothing else to do.
I know that bathroom messed up, so somebody gonna have to piss, and it's gonna be Londale at some point.
They just be weird. But he been doing a lot. He did that superhero thing for the guy dog, which I think he's gonna get caught up in. We got Stefano wants him. But I don't think it's gonna be Stefano because he told Rock, he's like, hey, you better stop protecting your brother. And then we got the situation where now the police gonna be on him because
don't nobody trust nobody right now.
He didn't shot the police. I mean, he shot them two old white people. And then he told the little girl to lie. And I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, 50. This is my one problem with that before we get in this. Why I think Marvin will end. That little girl didn't look bad. And that baby didn't look. And I was like when he to shoot them people, I'm expecting them kids to be in like chains and shit in the room. That girl looked like she was just holding the baby. And just said, Uncle Marvin, hey. And I'm like, I had to watch that part back. That's why I was a little late for the show. I had to watch it back like 3 times to see if she sounded distressed. Unico, did she sound distressed?
She did not look distressed. When
that's what I'm saying. He just busted. Well, she just was just like, she did have a chain on the door, but that's a problem.
They're locked in a room. 2 individuals are in there. Like, is she in?
She holding a baby.
Witness protection, but I'm saying, man, even if you witness protection or whatever you are, man, that is no excuse. to
She
call
got
people the N word just because you upset with them.
yeah, she got adopted by these people and it ended up being horrible people. But my problem was not that because I got the emphasis on it. But them kids did not look distressed enough for you.
Well, I can't speak for the baby. I can speak for the little one. But she's like, Uncle Marvin, come
Yeah,
help.
he shot him and she just looked on like.
What if her dad was into some? Because isn't her dad like a reporter?
I don't know, man. She said they dissed his dad, but then he just shot him and then he ran off like, oh, I just shot these white people randomly. Tell them that a white man with tattoos came and shot them and then ran off.
Well, they do it to us all the time. So
I'm like,
I fit the description like 20% of my day. So
I'm like, I'm like,
I
okay.
fit the description right now. Tall black man with a wave cap on ran out of my house today, shot us. So I fit the description right now.
I'm like, so he not even with Rock while they handling this situation because Marvin been messing up. He got Stefano on him. Marvin going bye-bye because he just did something heroic to get you some sentiment for him. And it's how it always is. They always, you know how they always discover something? They always have to, like in Power Ghost, old boy before he got off was he discovered that Tariq was working with what's the name, so he's gonna expose it. And then old boy brother got out. And then boom, like every time it's something like that happen. He
Mm-hmm.
got in a situation where something else gonna happen. So I think it's gonna be Marvin. I did think it was gonna be Lou for a long time. I think it's
Mm-hmm.
gonna be Marvin. He too separated. Whenever they get separated, you know how they go. What's your thoughts and the prediction for episode 10? And then we get off.
Everybody gonna look like it's messed up at the end, like it's messed up for everybody. And then in episode 1, some great plan goes together where everybody good.
Oh my God, we just started a war. We
Yeah,
started a war with
I
Stefano.
mean that's the formula that works. Give us a crazy season finale, make it seem like all our favorite characters. Because who do we not like other than Kanan? But we know he's gonna be here, so we gotta live with
Him and
everybody
Duke are
else.
the only confirmed people that's gonna be around.
Yeah,
Right now.
but other than that, I'm sitting there thinking like that's what's gonna happen.
Because they hinting too hard that Kanan's finna try something with Rock, and I think that's gonna be dispelled early in the episode because they always do that.
And they tried to make it seem like because Snap and Pop trying to make them get, maybe it might be like that season finale where it seemed like Ronnie and Kanan, and then that thing happens, he gets with Rock and they do what they got to do, and get rid of the cop and kill his own dad. And I don't know. I have to watch how this first episode of this season happened after all
I'm
that
not
shit.
gonna lie. This is my honest opinion of this season. It's some of the most random thing. Like they just, hey, I need you to go and do this early. You here? You the closest dude I know. Go handle this. Oh, you told me to handle it. I went and ended this dude. Oh, Stefano's bad now that I couldn't get the money from the dude he know. So now he's gonna get rid of Stefano. Oh, Stefano's gonna tell Rock that he knows that Marvin did something stupid. Oh, Rock gonna tell Marvin this. I'm like, okay, so it's like this linear storyline where this season felt a little bit.
They got it to where nobody knows where the true. I think that the siblings stay together. It is what it is. We know where Kanan stands. I think we know where Juke stands. If she got to get into it, she gonna ride with Kanan, but she also gonna be his voice of reason. And then, but when it comes to this, the Rock, Lou, and Uncle Marvin, I think it's gonna come down to them actually sticking this thing out. And then Stefano gotta go, New Jersey gotta go. And they might even stand up and be like unique. Not now I'm gonna say Unico, unique. They all come together as one to take down this New Jersey situation / get out of the way of the Italians. We always go, it's always us versus each other, but we always got the Serbians over us, or we got the Italians running with us. It's always a problem, and then in power, it's always the Italians and Mexicans that's rocking with that's messing with them.
I think it's gonna end up. We just started a war, and then it's gonna be Stefano group. They gonna link together versus Rocking Unique group, You know, I don't know how they got us. They don't have a supplier no more, so I don't know how this is gonna work out. But they ended all the Hispanic, Mexican suppliers. They have ended all of them, and the Asian ones too. So I'm like,
the Asian assistance is over with.
yeah, and they ended the Mexicans last season. So I don't know. I'm like, okay, listen.
The only way to make this work is if Southside Jamaica Queens comes together.
But who gonna supply
As
them?
a
But they
unified.
ain't gonna worry about that. They ain't gonna worry about no truck. They gonna probably skip over the information. But let us know what y'all think. Like and subscribe.
Will we see Ghost and Tommy next week? Let us know.
I said so. Now we got Lamar Jackson who's gonna probably end up. They had Lamar Jackson like they added a little dirt. He just gonna walk away like, yo, know what? I did my business.
You know what? Now I'm about to start saying that's they specialty now.
Episode 8 and 9. They just add
before the final episode. We gonna have a nigga.
Didn't they add Kendrick Lamar in one season?
We had Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, as a crackhead in like episode 9, 8.
The crackhead, yes.
So I'm like, they just add. You gonna be a dread-headed black man. You will be added in episode 9 of a season 5. Just be dreading and famous. But I appreciate y'all for watching. Unico, where can they find you? Or whatever your last words of this episode, not in general. But
you can catch me on Unico Williams, UNIQO Williams on YouTube. You can also catch me. Let me see. Let me check the score right now. You can catch me playing Assassin's Creed in a little bit because as soon as I get off of here, because I'm not watching this game, it's over with. Y'all done came home and ain't do nothing, so that's all right. We still got a game 5 or a game 4 or whatever. I'm done with the Pacers tonight, but yeah, that's where you can find me. I'm Unico Williams on Twitch if you want to follow me there. But you know what it is. Happy heavenly birthday to my brother Willie Jones III.
And you can find me anywhere where you see the flag or the logo, or keep it there now. You can find me right here. Just hit that like button, hit that subscribe button right now. You can listen to me as I make great video content because I'm about to be locked in. You're finna get all kind of content from Marvel and what we expect from Ironheart and what you expect from the Century versus these people. Just a lot of content gonna happen soon. I'm locked in. I'm ready to go. I'm gonna spend Mother's Day with my mom. Then after that, it's time to lock in. So you're gonna have a lot of interesting content. So be here for that. I'm hoping to stream. I can't promise stream, but I promise YouTube videos. So you'll be on the lookout for that. Zell May channel. The overall 99 anime channel. I'm getting back into it a little bit now. Ain't gonna be a lot. So if you're in anime, go to overall 99 anime, overall 99 gaming. You'll probably see me over there a little bit. Hopefully, I get a little more in there, have a little more time. But we got a lot of
channels. Right now, got Assassin's Creed. Unico got y'all on it.
Yeah, so go over there, check out Unico, talk to him, tell my boy what's up, and you know they got one question they want to ask after all that talking. They're a little bit exaggerated. There you go, saying. Shout out to